was shocked across the entire political spectrum over the past 2 days because the NOI polls commissioned by ANAP said that if the election held today, you are going to get the majority of the votes. How did you receive that and how do you respond to that?
Well, for me, really, first is to thank those who conducted the poll and appreciated what they're doing. But as you know, this is not about issue of polls. My involvement is that I'm appealing to Nigerians that we have no other country except this one. So let's come together and take back our country and run it the way every other country that is doing well or that is developing is being run. And that is by ensure that we're united as a nation because we have different sections, ethnicities, that we're united. That we deal with issues that are confronting us, security, issues of law and order, unemployment, all the various problems that is visiting us today.
I do understand that, and even from the first conversation we had, there's that discipline on this is the reason why we are doing this, not all this noise. But surely it must have been gratifying after months of being dismissed as there's no structure, it is just social media, he cannot win beyond Anambra, they will labor till they die, for there to be this kind of validation that at least says that the past few months have not been a waste.
Yeah, of course, it is gratifying and everything is encouraging. But then the most important thing is that we want to continue until we get to the end. When we're sure that we will start building a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria that will be based on justice, fairness, and that our youths who are yearning today for support, that will unleash their energy and talent to the world.
The last time we spoke, you had mentioned that there was no need to attack other candidates, that that's not your style, etc. But then there was a viral video of you talking supposedly about Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Quite frankly, it's something people do have context.
Okay.
I was just trying to explain to people the type of messages people send. Why would people be sending a message that if I become president, nobody will invest in Lagos again, I'll close the ports of Lagos and everything. Everybody knows that Lagos, today as it is, the ports are congested, so we need to develop new ports, new areas, we need to expand the business. Lagos is still a financial center. People have abandoned their properties in Apapa because it become a mess. So Apapa that used to be a reference place of living, people have abandoned it. So you need to open up all those things, and opening them up is trying to decongest the port by having open up new ports and everything and all that and all that. And people were saying it, and so I was trying to explain it to some, just a group of about 5-6 people. I said, look at this and everything. And they took that off tape. And I said, I wasn't in any way trying to, of course they are, how do I say it? These are my respected elder brothers, and I respect them.
Who, Tinubu is your respected elder brother?
Of course, he's another brother of mine. I respect him for who he is, and they have, even in various times in their life, contributed in their own way. In Nigeria, everybody have contributed one way or the other in the past, and they have to be respected and recognized in due time. But I'm just trying to explain that, yes, because they've contributed in the past and everything, doesn't necessarily mean that, they have to stay forever and forever. No. We must have a situation where people have done their bit and everything, they have to recognize for it, and then they move on, and then things move on. Right. It's like Brazil is today. They recognize that Pele was sometime a star, a fantastic footballer. But they're not going to field him in today's match because, of course, he knows that things have to move on.
So your supporters are going to disagree with you on that. They're going to say, and I've asked you this before, that they're going to say this conciliatory tone doesn't work. As far as they are concerned, these are the guys that ruined the country.
No, my supporters will understand. No, they will agree with me. They know, because they, for me, they remain my respected elder brothers. Right. I was brought up to respect my seniors, especially when my seniors have one way or the other contributed. They have done their own bit. Their bit might not be the best, but you have to recognize it and say, well, there was a time these people helped to keep the whole thing going. You don't go and say, okay, let's throw them away. Let's do this. The only thing I'm saying is that where we are today, it requires somebody with the character we can trust, competence, capacity, commitment. This is a job that requires physical and mental energy because the country is in a mess and you need to deal with it. So it's not something you can say, okay, well, listen, we have to consider this man because maybe because of what he did in the past or because, okay, it's not a state to manage people. We are now in a situation where we have to step out in a manner and with the most qualified candidate to start decisively dealing with this issue. It's a 24-hour job. It's not something you can do now where people can say, okay, you have to rest. No, there's no. Right. 24 hours.
Thank you for joining our YouTube channel. I hope you loved that video and you connected with it. Don't forget, please subscribe, please like, please share with your friends and family. Please comment. We love to see your comments and to see the full versions. Join our community right now. All past episodes on watch.withchude.com. Let's be human together.